Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second match of the second round of Cute Defense Tournament. No, this is not some ASMR joke. I am incredibly sick today, so Mousie's pretty much going to be taking over for me. I will only be saying things here and there so that I don't die.
It's okay. Everyone knows that I can talk for hours on that now, so
If you are in my stream at all, it'd be very appreciated if you could go to Mousie's instead. I'm just streaming so that I can get a recording and not have to try to save it on my hard drive. But it looks like we have everybody here and we're all ready to go.
let me just get your stream up. I do like having your chat open so I can see any questions we get in your chat.
All of the
Hey,
questions.
Speedy, welcome. A bit of an impromptu stream tonight. We are just streaming this tournament, so don't forget to change your overlay, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that right now, but I seem to be missing something. Game capture.
Hey, they're ready to go. Oi, to you too, Zappa.
There we go. Okay. I'm going to start the match.
Turn up the music just a tad. Good luck and have fun to both teams. So today we have, I'm pretty sure I've got them on the right sides. We have got Mega Wonky on the left and Pajamasglobal on the right. As was said before, this is the second game of the second round of the tournament, or yeah, second game might be a little bit wrong. Second match, however you want to phrase it. It's the next lot of teams who are, I believe, the winner of this is this the semifinals? The winner of this goes through to the finals, I think.
No,
Or is it goes through to the semifinals? I think it goes through to the semifinals
yeah.
because of how the buys work, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
Brilliant. Okay, so this is for a spot in the semi-finals. So let's see how it goes. Oh, hope everyone's having a good week so far. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I missed the other day's game, so I'm not too sure what's standard in this second round. But it's looking fairly normal to me so far, with both teams heading straight over to the left-hand side. Standard tactic right here. I think it's a little bit more serious now. You've gone through to the second round and you're like, okay, we can't play around too much right now. We've got to start taking it seriously. Although the main difference here is the one town hall versus two town hall tactic. Whether this is on purpose or a matter of the roles, we're not too sure. We're not too sure. I don't know, facepalm on my bike. Oops, but I hope you're okay after falling off your bike. That sounds sounds rough, my dude. We have an enchanted wall going down of a safe early wall there, just in case they don't roll any other walls, I'm guessing. It's for anyone that doesn't know, enchanted walls very good in the early game, very bad in the late game, especially in versus mode, purely because it's got a shield as well as a health bar, and that shield will not regenerate while it's being constantly munched on. And if you've watched any of the games so far or played some versus mode, you will know that by the end of the game your walls are being constantly hammered, so that will never regenerate. It becomes a dead weight. We do have a Zeppelin being built by Pajamasglobal, which is definitely an interesting one. Whether they're planning on going for maybe a couple of units to go snipe some spawners, or maybe just to distract the lings away from the walls. We're not sure yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. We do have a second enchanted wall going down, which maybe they've got a plan for it. Although it's also worth noting that they are one of the cheaper 2x2 walls, so a solid pick for early game where you're getting your economy up and running. Tons of gold mines for both sides, but Pajamasglobal still very solidly in the one town hall strategy, which works just fine because, well, as long as one of you collecting the gold, it is really easy to share gold in this game. It doesn't take long at all, and you only do technically need one person collecting gold, and you can just share the rest. You can just share the rest. Hey, welcome, Tom. Hello to you. Okay, what else do we have going on? We got a nature tower going down, interesting one, very expensive in the early game, 75 gold, quite pricey. Great for taking out bosses, not so great in the early game, so honestly a bit of a surprising pick this early on. Usually it's the sort of thing where I would just get rid of that. I would just roll on. I would rather get myself some more eco. I would rather roll a flame tower. I would rather keep rolling for a different wall. I guess it is Xeno Dragon, so he's not looking for walls. He is just looking for the towers. Maybe he definitely wants his nature tower, so he's securing it in for now. Oh, wait, they do not know this is coming. We have 2 spawners down on the right-hand side that Pajamasglobal are going to have to deal with, and it doesn't look like they see this coming. Nor they probably thought that the Lings would come around the south side. But they are, because of where these are, because of where all these little critters are, they are going to be coming straight from the middle, and they do not see this coming. They've got no towers down. From what I can see, they've got no units, and this could be a very, very early end to the game. They have got nothing to deal with this. Honestly, this could be over right here. We could be going straight into a game 2. Unless one of them can build some defenses while the others kite these Lings around. Now, unfortunately, the Lings have split up. It's going to be tearing through their base. Honestly, this could be over right now. Oh, we've got a basic tower down, but they can deal with this. Yeah, they can deal with this, but it may just put them so far behind. We have already seen the cutelings being upgraded to 4 upgrades. We've got more being spawned in the north. We've got another spawner down. They did kill the second spawner, but another second one's been brought down. Lings flooding in from the top. This is pretty much GG. Even if they recover from this, Pajamasglobal will likely be so far behind that they won't be able to deal with this. So let's just see if they can do anything here, really. This is looking perfect. It's looking scary. It's looking scary. This could be a very quick game 1. Oh, this is where greed gets you guys. Remember, both teams can see what each other are building. So they're watching, they're looking, they're going, oh, hey, the other team, they've got no units. They've got no towers. They've got nothing to defend from it. And they've just gone straight for the early rush. 5 upgrades. They are ready to end it here and now. Looks like Mega Wonky are not going to let up. They are going hard. We've now got a grunt being built. This is what they need to do. If they want to get back in the game, they need a unit. While the builders are kiting, they are just losing so much time. They need a unit to take over. Okay, we got more Lings streaming in from the top. They've done a good job of coping with it so far. Considering everything that's happened, they've done a good job of coping with it so far, but it's still looking very rough. Luckily, these guys are mainly chewing on a wall, which gives them a little bit of time to deal with it. They've got this like little bastion here. They know what they're doing. They are collecting the Lings and getting them out of the base, but it just really doesn't look like it's going to be enough. As I said, they are falling further and further behind. If we take a quick look at income as well, passive income of about 45 or something versus a passive income of like almost 10. Oh, it's dire. It really is. But you're fighting for your tournament life. You don't give up that easy. You fight till the last second just in case you can manage to pull anything off. But we have got more Lings coming in. Another wave. The Lings now have 6 upgrades. Now the 6th upgrade is actually pretty damn important. The 6th upgrade means each of these spawners will take 2 swings to kill, meaning they can't even safely clear up the spawners anymore. That is 1 down for Pajamasglobal. Pajama Dude still clinging on. GG is called. I think it was over, but you know, you got to respect fighting until the very end. GG from the other team as well. I think this is about it. There we go. That is the end of game 1. Good game to Mega Wonky. They saw an opportunity and they went for it. They went for it.
That was
so that's the thing. What's that, sorry?
I said it was a surprisingly fast game.
It was, and that's the thing. If you know that early greed can really pay off. It can put you in a solid spot moving into the later game. But if that greed means you'll get killed in the first 2 minutes, that's it. It's over. It's over. So you need that little bit of defense. Now the thing is, I think, and this is where maybe like someone Lucky Rose played a big part. Because as you saw, as soon as they got that grunt down, they started to make a little bit of a comeback. They started to look like they were getting it under control. It was too little too late, but that grunt helped them get it under control. And I think maybe that's one thing they needed. If they had already had a grunt down, as those lings showed up, they were caught off guard, but they would have been able to deal with it. The grunt would have been able to kite stuff around, the builders would have been able to build a couple of defenses, and they would have been able to stay on top of it. But with no towers, no walls, and no grunts down, I'm afraid that's it, guys. I'm afraid that's it. So that was GG though. Let's update the score. Let's face it, you know, these are both good teams. These are both teams that know what they're doing. They're both very talented and skilled and know how to play the game. And that is literally it. If you've watched any Starcraft, you can watch pros get destroyed by, like, you know, the good players but not the best players by just a bit of a cheesy tactic, and that quick rush caught them off guard, and that's exactly what happened. Just caught off guard. So I'm sure we'll see a good game too. No one now that little early game rush has been sort of like put out there in the open. I don't think they're gonna be caught off guard by that again. So get a GLHF in chat for fun. Would be funny though, a quick game too. It would be rough. It would be rough. Never know, could be a quick game in the other way as well. You know, it could be you could see Mega Wonky going into this one going, okay, we got away with it that time. Let's get a solid second game in. And they're just like, nah. And they could just flip it over and go, no, you deal with an early game rush. There we go. We got the readies. It can feel a little bit bad losing to that sort of tactic. It can feel bad losing to that sort of early game rush, but you got to face it, right? It's part of the game. If there was no early game rush, everyone could just be greedy in the early game, and you may as well just like not play for the first 10 minutes and automatically start with a base and a couple of thousand gold. The whole point is you've got to be ready and prepared from the very start of the game to react to whatever your opponents do. Okay, here we go. Same thing. The one town hall versus two town hall strategy. Straight into an ancient gold mine for Mega Wonky. There is no mercy in this game too with an instant ancient gold mine. That is a strong pickup right there. Finishing off this gold mine. But don't get me wrong, both teams have a gold mine. Oh. Okay, so this is what they were doing last game. And you saw them start the tactic, but they couldn't really get it going. And this is what I think they were doing. They were setting up a kill box out of their base. And what I assume they will do is they'll build a grunt or two. And what they will do is whenever lings show up in the early game is they will kite the lings out of the base and just run around the flame tower in circles. And it can definitely work. It can definitely work. It requires a little bit of micro, but as long as you got that grunt and that flame tower or a bunch of towers here, it will work quite nicely. And it gives you that extra little bit of breathing room in your base at the start of the game. Neither side is struggling for gold mines. We've got the ancient gold mine carrying it on the left-hand side and 4 gold mines built or half built on the right-hand side. Once again, the 1 town hall versus the 2 town halls setup. We got a defensor going now. We got some small boulder towers going down, which make the most of those small boulder towers, guys. The small boulder towers are leaving the game, so if you enjoy using them, get the most out of them while you still can. They won't be here for too much longer. Oh, second town hall going down for Pajamasglobal, so they are going to both be mining. We got one builder stuck. Don't worry, he can blink out. And we got a start for Moonwell. And as we know, Moonwells are your basically one of your win conditions. If you don't have Moonwells, you don't win. It's that simple. So they are, a tower wall. This will probably be a solid wall to carry them through to the end of the game, covering off this top base. But once again, here we go. Early spawners. Are we going to see the same thing again from Mega Wonky? They've put the spawners down on cooldown. Are we going to see some Lings spawn though? Ooh, they're not willing. They're not willing to let it risk it this time. They're going straight in to destroy the spawners, and I don't blame them. It reduces the cost of the spawners overall a little bit, but hey, thank you very much for the 5 biddies, Jen. Thank you very much for the pickle tax. I appreciate it. What have we got going on here? Okay, so he's nipping out, I think, to finish. Oh no, he's not finishing this. He is. I guess while he's waiting for his cost, no, his refresh cost is there. Maybe he's waiting for a little bit of gold to build another flame tower, and while he does, he's just building all these basic towers that he's got built up. Hey, Ashley, welcome. Second Moonwell down for Pajamasglobal. None down for Mega Wonky. And it doesn't look like they've had any more gold mines either, so they are down to just this gold mine. But remember, this ancient gold mine is worth 4 normal gold mines, so I'm not comfortable seeing them not finish this flame tower. I'm scared we're going to see a repeat of last game if they don't finish that. Okay, here we go. Pajamasglobal is going for this, and he is going to see the Lings. So here you go. He sees the Lings. He blinks past them. He's going to take out the spawner. Now, here is the time where they've got to finish this. Here's the grunt. Here's the tactic I was talking about. They're going to hopefully get this grunt in position to start the kite. They've got the flame tower finished, and here you go. We're roasting Lings now. And this grunt will be the main player of this, where they try to kite in circles. Now, they cannot see this. If we go to Pajama Dude's view, he cannot see this coming into play. He's only just seen them. So now we've got another grunt in base, though, and this will take the Lings, hopefully, out of the base. Oh, it almost drops, though. That is not good. You do not want that grunt to die. Oh, no, Dashy, I'm sorry to hear it. I hope you're doing okay. Hopefully you get a nice mild variant and it's not too bad. That sucks. Take care of yourself. We have our first Moonwell has been finished on the side of Mega Wonky. They've got 2 more gold mines down, so they're not going to have eco issues. No walls yet. No walls, but some basic small boulder towers. Yeah, this is what they wanted to do. See, just toast in the Lings. This is a nice way to deal with them early on. We got a blacksmith going down for the faster building speed. Oh no, he's struggling to get to this. He needs to, if he wants to get there, he needs to blink into the corner. Oh, he's got the pig farm. Is he going to build the pig farm though? I do love a pig farm. Not everyone rates it that highly in versus though. What is being built here? Oh, he's finishing off the defense aura. Once again, every defense aura, if I'm not mistaken, it counts for 2 defense upgrades or 2 armor upgrades. So, you know, very, very much worth it. For the cost of about 40 gold, you're getting, what is that, like 250 gold worth of upgrades? If not more. Okay, we got more Lings coming in. The Lings have already got 5 upgrades. Now that's important to note because this is actually quite a lot of upgrades for this early in the game. But they are still all being easily cooked by this flame tower and this grunt kiting them in circles. But this is going to get difficult now. They've got 3 spawners on the right hand side and one of them is to the north of the base. Now to get them down to where this flame tower is, they're going to have to find a way to kite them down. Or is he going to go for the snipe? I think he might be sneaking in for the snipe here. And he gets it down. We didn't get some Lings quick spawned on top of him. But what do we have? Not much is going on in this base on the left hand side. Mega Wonky have kind of been free to just take their time. There are no, oh, is this the first wave? I think this is the first wave finally spawning on the left hand side that Mega Wonky are going to have to deal with. And they don't have too much to deal with it. Hopefully this will hold. Now, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that have been upgrading these lings, so if their wall falls, they only have themselves to blame. Pajamasglobal taking out another spawner, down to one spawner on their side of the map. This Moonwell trying to keep this basic wall alive, but this basic wall has no upgrades. And it's just these small boulder towers trying to take care of all these lings. The lings are gonna break in though. They might be their own downfall here. Ah, he gets another wall down. He throws down an Ancient of Thorns, and this Ancient of Thorns will cope with these lings no problem at all. What a clutch build there. What an absolute clutch build. Well played right there from Mega Wonky. Just saving the game, because that could have been it. If they hadn't have got that down in time, that legit just could have been game. So here you go. We've got the right side. We've got Pajamasglobal now having to deal with another wave of lings. And this one, once again, spawning from the top. And as I say, they're going to have to just keep clearing these top ones because they've got not much defense at the top. Grunts are handling it. They're handling it quite well. This is interesting. They've got one weapon upgrade on the units, which I don't think I've really seen, apart from that one game where everyone went units. I don't think I've properly seen some weapon upgrades on units. It's definitely an interesting choice. I'm gonna have to ask him why they went for that later. Ancient would have its thorns early on. Yes, so I think not many people know this. And if you build an Ancient of Thorns or a Gold Wall, they will have the Ancient of Thorns will start doing damage as soon as you start building it. It doesn't have to be completed for it to start doing damage from its thorns. I believe, I could be wrong, and I really do apologize if I am, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. In the same way that if you build a gold wall, it will start generating money from the instant you whack it down. It doesn't need to be completed for it to start generating money. Whether that's intended or a bug, I'm not sure, but it's definitely something that's important to know, to be honest, if you're playing the game. Okay, no problems here. This Moonwell with more than enough energy to keep this wall alive. And this is what I mean. We've got a base starting to take shape. We got defense arrows down. We got like some towers to deal some damage. A flame tower here. We got some proper walls down. Plugging up the holes. We got some basic walls, and we still got a lot of holes in this base on the right hand side. So it seems to me like maybe Pajamasglobal are going for more of a perfect base, so to speak. They're not slapping down any old rolls. They are waiting for the rolls that they want before they put them down. It's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong, of course. We'll find out exactly what their plan is after the games, I guess. But it does mean they have a very concerningly open base, is the only way to put it. Okay, we've got our second proper wall going down of Mega Wonky here. A nice Renaissance wall. As everyone knows, a Renaissance wall will push you back. Solo casting, we are solo casting today, unfortunately. Slime is here, he is there in the background. Unfortunately, he's a little bit poorly at the moment. And so we're taking over. We're taking over to give his voice a rest. So yeah, hopefully everyone doesn't mind me just yelling in their ears constantly for the next half an hour or hour, however long these few games take us. Okay, so this is an important point in the match for especially Pajamasglobal. We have the I think they're called Zoomlings out now. And the Zoomlings are going to make it much. Oh, here we go. So this is why when you've got the tanklings and the cutelings and the Zoomlings all out, they run at different speeds, which makes it a lot harder to kite them around. And that's exactly what we saw here. Now, the ones at the front were keeping up with the grunts, but the ones at the back, they were out of aggro range, and they were like, hey, tasty looking flame tower you got there. And they just chewed on it, and that is dropped now. So they are going to have to fall back to their base, and this is where they're going to have to start slapping down some proper defenses. Do they have any upgrades? They've got one health upgrade for Pajamasglobal, and they've got 2 weapons upgrade on the towers. I would very much like to see them finish these Moonwells so they can start generating energy. Hey, there we go. Now, the top's kind of defended. The bottom's kind of defended. But I am still worried about the fact that these are just basic walls. I think we may have had a panic upgrade. Meanwhile, on the other side, it doesn't look like Mega Wonky are having an issue with their walls at all, but they are having eco problems. They're out of gold mines, and that is one thing that Pajamasglobal have more than enough of. Okay, here we go. The walls have fallen. Doesn't necessarily mean that too much is going to go wrong, because we do have a bunch of grunts here to help deal with these, and the 2 flame towers. There we go. See, very nicely cleaned up. Now what they need is they need to slap down some real walls. Guys, please. You're making me nervous. Okay, let's while we've got a second here, I think we should have a second. And while we do, let's just take a look at the passive economies. So we have, for Mega Wonky, we've got 52 and 57. So what's that, about 110 passive economy? And on the side of Pajamasglobal, we got 44 and 18. So they're about 60 or so. And they've got a bunch of lings in their base, which isn't good, but as I say, they've got enough flame towers and enough grunts that they should be able to deal with this. I think their problem here was the grunts decided to come in from, the lings decided to come in from the right-hand side, which is where they don't have any walls. So they need to just slap down some basics, I think. Which is hopefully what they're about to do. What's he up to here? Like, one little nibble and you might drop. I'd be very careful here, Pajamasglobal, but he wants to clear up these spawners. That's the first hit. Oh, the quick spawn. I think that was the quick spawn. How do I get this? It's under... Oh, ouch. That is not good for Pajamasglobal. I think that might be it. They just haven't closed off their base. Pajamasglobal getting sniped. And I think that's going to be it. A fairly quick game 2 as well. Either some unlucky rolls in not getting any, like, decent walls that they wanted to put up. Or maybe just too much greed. I'm not sure which it is going to be, but that is going to be the GGs are called, and that is going to be 2-0 to Mega Wonky.
Though I'm a little sad that the matches were so quick, at the same time I'm a little relieved, so I can go die sooner.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's fair. No, that was a bit unfortunate, I think. I think like maybe if you've got a set plan in mind and you just get that sort of those frustrating rolls where you're like, come on, just give me that bunker, give me that bunker, give me that bunker. Like it's gotta come soon, it's gotta come soon. We're able to deal with this, you know, we're kiting all the lings around. We've got some basic walls down now. All we need is just for that bunker roll to come up, and maybe he just never showed up. Maybe that was it. It's a shame, and I don't know. It really is a shame to see him knocked out that way. They played very well in the first round, so
Yeah, they were definitely playing a little greedy with no basic walls. For anything.
hey, I can relate to that. I know that greed mindset.
Just pulled the pulley.
Hey, let me just turn down the music just a tad.
Oh, hello.
Welcome in, guys. So, how were the games from your point of view? Some pretty quick ones.
We saw that they didn't have walls, and we were just like, let's fucking go.
Yep, pretty much. And that first match was our fastest match, I believe, from the ones that we've played throughout. And a lot of it was we just got super lucky on miners and gold mines. I mean,
I got like 6 gold mines back to back, and Willie got 2 early miners. So I just built up the mines, and he got the gold.
I think you also got really lucky in that second game and rolled an ancient gold mine
Yeah.
instantly.
oh,
Yeah, that was my
right.
second roll after my town hall, so that was fun.
Wow.
So I built that up, and then I got the miners this time. I was hoping Willie would get them, and I put it closer to his town hall, but I got the miners. But even then, ancient and gold mine that early, we just got really lucky on gold and could spam out lings.
So I'm guessing that wasn't your plan going into the games, but when you saw there were sort of like no solid defenses, you were like, "Let's go!" And I just saw those ling upgrades just rocket up. I was like,
It was mainly all the gold, like the defenses too, but like we just had so much gold, and because they didn't have any defenses and we had so much gold, it worked out well like that. And we saw that they were hurting, so we just upgraded links like as much as we could.
I must admit, I did enjoy it. I thought that you were actually gonna be your own downfall in that second game. I saw I'm pretty sure it was you guys that upgraded the lings to about 5 upgrades, and then your wall started to fall, but you managed to get that Ancient of Thorns down just
so
in time.
We were a little worried, but Willie said he had an Ancient of Thorns, and then like I had a flame tower I was about to build, but Willie said he had an Ancient of Thorns ready to go as soon as the wall broke down. So that's why I built it off to the side, and he built the Ancient of Thorns because if even if the Ancient of Thorns is still building, it still does that 50 counterattack
Yes.
damage.
Yes, it does.
So after he got that Ancient of Thorns, we weren't worried, and then just keep upgrading the lings. At the end, the lings were level 11 of the second game.
I think it's just the worry of hopefully there's no like any stutters or any sort of StarCraft 2 jank that I can slap this wall straight down as soon as the other one drops. Because like let's face it, we've all given that a go, and we've probably all had a time where just the things have aligned wrong and lings have got in our base. So it was good to see that the game kept on going after that. It would have been a shame to see it end that way in that second game.
Oh yeah, I was spam clicking the shit out of that build. Nope,
I do not blame you. But yeah, no, well played, guys. That was a solid game. I mean, like, I don't know, that's through to the semis, right? How are you guys feeling? Like,
Ready to go.
Good, yeah.
I was,
I'd say so.
yeah. I'm just kind of shocked that we get so lucky with the gold.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I think one thing that was good to see, even if they were quite short games, it doesn't look like either team got particularly gold stuffed. Both you guys rolled a decent economy, so I think that's the one where you definitely don't want to see a game end is like
no
neither
gold.
side having the economy.
Yeah.
It's just not fun for either side when you win that way. So
It makes slow games, I think, if you just get really screwed by no gold.
Yeah. Sometimes you re-roll, guard towers and bombers and grunts all the way down until you've got 10 gold left, and you do that last roll for 10 and you still don't have a miner or a gold mine, and now you have no money.
yeah, you just have a nice
Does
bucket
happen.
full of sadness as you watch the lings slowly consume your base.
Yeah. I'm glad Willie was able to not break his wall like I did. That was probably a good thing too.
Yep. Good strat.
Wait, what was that?
We have
Um,
improvements.
in the previous game where we broke our wall,
Oh, that you guys with the
that was
hotkeys?
that was me. That was just me. That's why I told Willie to go walls this time.
You just didn't trust yourself with him.
No,
Oh god. Oh god.
because I played a standard game the other day and I did it too. I did the exact same goddamn thing.
We're just gonna like ban you from hotkeys. We're just gonna take them
Yeah.
away from you.
Well, it's because like I just do too many hotkeys, and then I don't always put them in the same spot. I need to just keep doing them in the same spot.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Anything else, Slime? Any questions you have? Not to put you on the spot with a sore voice, but
Not particularly, to be honest.
Oh,
kinda
Slime's
dying.
voice sounds kind of good now though. It's like
I know, right?
soft and deep. Sounds nice.
It doesn't feel
Radio
nice.
voice.
Yeah, I know it doesn't feel nice, but oh, you should have some tea. That might help.
already have.
Oh, never mind.
I
tried.
think it was very kind of you guys to end the games early, so that Slime could go get some more rest.
Yeah, go take a nap.
That's what I plan on doing, to be honest.
You know,
We did
GG,
it for
guys.
you, Slime.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
I don't see Pajamasglobal or Pajama
Oh.
Kid in chat anymore, so
I guess they left.
yeah. But oops, let's not server mute them. But I'm gonna kick you guys out. Not Melcy. And yeah, that's the end of round 2.
There we go. So, having a look. Where do we have the?
We have Mega Wonky. I don't remember who. I think it was Tempest or Wet Lotus, but Mega Wonky, Slime Warriors, and Jose the Hispanic Zealot are the remaining teens.
Okay.
And,
So wait, who was the other? So we lost. Who did we lose?
We lost
Lorcus,
Yeah.
and we lost Pajama. Okay. Gonna be quite a good. That is gonna be quite a good semi-finals. Do you have any ideas at all when the final 4? Wait, how many games is it gonna be? It's gonna be final four games are gonna be, or
no clue. I have to get everyone's
No clue.
schedule again.
fair enough. So I guess probably aiming for later on in the week / next weekend type thing.
Yeah, it's probably gonna wait until I can not die in my chair.
That's fair enough. I think that's fair enough.
I would like to,
Okay.
to participate. But thank you again for coming to the rescue and filling in.
Yeah, no worries at all. Always happy to be here.